Okay, I'm back. So now you guys got a place to talk some more if you want to. If you don't, then that's fine too. Either way, it's fine. But I'm back. Hi, back again. Look who's back. Tell a crafty friend. Teresa's back. She's back. Whoa. Okay, Cindy. What did you have in your Wheaties today? I couldn't just leave the ending like it was. I mean, I would rather come back for 5 seconds and say, okay, goodbye, and then sign off than have it just abruptly end like that. And you guys were having such a great chat with each other. Basically at my expense, now that I think of it. Because my camera went blank. But that's okay. It was a fun chat. I enjoyed reading back on it. Cindy, do you have a YouTube channel? I forget. I'm gonna have to go see your video channel. I have to see what you look like. I feel like you're younger than most of us. I am back, Monica. Oh, you are younger than, well, you're not. So maybe you and Monica are about the same age. You're in the same century, or what? Not century. We're all in the same century, the same decade. I was just saying, Monica, that I thought Cindy seemed like she was younger than most of us. I plan on looking, Monica. I want to see the fish. And I want to see your enthusiasm over the fish. And you guys are allowed to post anything you want on my Facebook page. Hashtag Junk Journaling United. Anything you'd like. As long as it's not inappropriate. She is a child for sure. Truth Hear It. Welcome, Truth Hear It. What's your name? And I'm glad you ran into my channel and decided to give it a go. That's probably the only thing that doing super long videos, like live videos, live streaming is good for, is it gives people, it makes more of an opportunity for people who haven't seen you before to see you and maybe catch their attention. I don't think it's great for algorithms, but I don't know. Tell us about you, Truth Hear It. I'm busy making a baby journal for my granddaughter. I buried my roller and put this away for a minute. Right now I'm using Barely Art, but I do use art glitter glue as well. I just sometimes like to put a little bit of liquid glue around the edges to make sure that they stay down. I'm preparing journal cards right now, or trying to. And I'm just using some glue paper to make the digitals a little bit thicker. And then on the other side of Barely Art, I see. And what's your name, Truth Hear It? And then I'm going to use some of this vintage paper on the other side. And do you do any videos on a channel? And your name is Laura. Thank you. I like learning what people's real name is. In fact, I have a book, and so I will put Truth Hear It and Laura. Oh boy, you live in North Carolina. So are you in any of the bad parts, Laura, that got hit by the flooding, the bad weather in October? Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope that they're getting some resolutions by now. Like, I know some people are still struggling. Oh, you got me, Cindy. I goofed. North Carolina, South Carolina, aren't they both the same? Only one says north and one says south. Boy, typical northerner mistake. But at least I've got Cindy here to keep me straight. That's awful. Yeah, I was watching a lot of YouTube. I was like glued to YouTube news about what was happening. I can't believe how dishonest FEMA is, acting like it's a helping organization when it's not. I can't imagine what they're doing for a living out there. The last I heard was that some more motel vouchers opened up for people. I hope that's so. The videos that I watch of people giving testimony said that FEMA wasn't helpful in their area. So I guess one of the main sources that I was watching was that trucker, Gentry Trucking, his YouTube channel. He was using his truck to take a bunch of stuff out there. Ooh, Asheville, yeah. I think a lot of the videos that I watched was Asheville area. About the Asheville area. That's awesome that they could provide housing. The chickens are making the I think I'm ready to go to bed noise in the background now. It was really hard for me to watch all that devastation, Laura. You know, the young Theresa was just itching to go out and do something to help, but the old Theresa was like, yeah, you don't even hike, girl. There's no way you could go out there and help anybody. But, man, if I would have been 10 years younger, I would have been boots on the ground type person, because I'm a full-time RVer, so it wouldn't have been any problem to go out there. Problem is, at 63 years old and mobility issues, I wasn't going to be any help. So I just went to some of the places and donated money and appease myself with that. I was just catching up on the chat. My glue dried up. Where's my needle? Oh well, I'll do it later. Yeah, I'm sure of that. Yep, I'm a vet, so I was happy once they allowed the Marines to go in. I need some more paper. I'll use this. This is vintage book page. What, did you have your computer turned down, Joan? You got tired of listening to me? Where's my scissors? These are from Etsy shop Carolyn Musings, M-U-S-I-N-G-S. It's from, so my preference is King James Version, and she does King James Version of Scripture. So I buy my stuff from her usually. You're such a sweetie, Joan. Thank you. I cannot get that to work. Where's my needle? There it is. Yes, they're digitals. The kit is called Children's Journal, King James, KJV is what is in the title, I think. That piece is not gonna work. It's too small. How about some straw paper? Okay, thanks for stopping in, Laura. Yeah, sure, Joan. I would like a water, thank you. Actually, I still have some Pepsi left. Take care, Laura. Is water all you have, though, Joan? It's after 6. We could have a beer. Well, Cindy can't. She's wild enough without alcohol, I'm sure. Well, I didn't whisper, Cindy. I love mixed drinks, but I don't drink enough to have alcohol in my home. And when you go out to a restaurant and want a nice rum punch or something like that, dang, those things are $7, $8, $9. So I go without. Okay, Joan, I'll take a beer. Is it dark? I like dark beer. I would like a Negro. Okay, now I have 3 more that are not backed. So I need to find stuff to back 3 more. I've been slowing down a lot going out to eat because it's just no good. The food is not any good. When we went for that fish platter with shrimp last night, when hubby and I went out on a date last night, I did not buy a drink. I had a Coke. And she gave me my husband's Diet Coke. Ugh, that was gross. Oh, weird. I feel like I've had chocolate beer one time, but it was in a bar about 5 years ago in San Diego. and it was a draft, and it wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. I do like to go to a bar, a pub, and do the, what is it called, like a flight of beer or something, where you get to taste test the different drafts. I love draft. I also like, my husband turned me on to Guinness and an L together, and it's called, what is that called? Ugh. Brain is not working again. Black and tan. I love black and tan. At a nice Irish pub with fish and chips. That is yummy, yummy, yummy. But again, I have to go back to Idaho to find a decent place to eat, because when we travel, I can, oh, well, now, sometimes. When we were in College Station, Texas, there was a German restaurant there that was to die for, and they had a great draft beer. And, you know, had stuff like Wiener Schnitzel and whatever. That was yummy. And we went to another German restaurant in Tucson, Arizona one year. And that was they had a good, I think I had a Reuben when I was there. That was good. But for the most part, no, that food last night, it was way overcooked. The French fries were hard. I like my French fries fat and meaty and salty. I'm a salt fiend. Okay, deal. Take you to, let's see, Harry's. We'll see if Harry's is open in Meridian still, because they had great fish and chips. And Friday nights they had a good chowder. Now the chowder at the casino last night was very good. I should have stopped at the chowder, because the rest of it was no good. Didn't enjoy it. Looking for another scrap. Oh. And I'm going to wrap it up because my leg's falling asleep. I'm going to use part of this Joggles receipt. Yeah, and I always have a designated driver, even though I only drink like one drink, because my husband does the driving and he does not drink at all. Nada. Okay, I think Cindy's mad at me because I said she couldn't have any alcohol because she's been quiet. Oh, what kind of gaming do you do, girl? My idea of gaming is pet rescue. Did you find me a Negro, Joan? I don't want any cheap beer. No Budweiser. Of course, nothing's cheap anymore, so. Oh my goodness. How funny. I have a grandson who does that. He's 13. Okay, now we're ready for the second inking on these, because they're all backed. Butt wiper. How funny. How did you get interested in gaming at 50 years old, Cindy? Yeah, I drink like maybe once or twice a year. I had some of those L's, like they're like blackberry or something that are in the bottle. I had 3 or 4 of those in here. And the other day I said, I'm tired of looking at these. They're getting... You told me she's a child. I was waiting for that. Yep, I was waiting for that. Anyways, I threw those drinks away because I was tired of looking at them. I didn't think I was going to ever drink them, and I'm not here to provide anybody else alcohol, so they went in the trash. Space is a rare commodity here, so I value it, and if something doesn't work out to the point where it's being used here, I get rid of it. Okay. It would be funny if you ever ran into my grandson, Colin. I don't know how that stuff works. I just read about it in a fiction book or see it on TV or something. Oh, but I don't know how it works. Oh, goodness. I need to round these corners. You know you weren't going to be able to tolerate these corners, Theresa. How do you know who you're talking to? Do people use their real first name? So like if my grandson was in there, he probably wouldn't use a real name, right? Oh, very cool. Very cool. I used to love IT when I was younger. I just dabbled a tiny bit. Not really code or anything. I mean, when I first started with the little, what was it, Commodore computers or whatever they were, you had to learn like DOS and stuff to run the computer. So, you know, that's not really code though either. That's computer language. You had to write some script though. So I remember going to a class and we had to write some scripts. Am I aging myself again? But I did have a DOS computer, and I knew how to talk DOS. Okay. Okay, well now my battery is running out on my iPad, which is running my live stream. So I better call it a day, you guys, and say sayonara before I get booted off here. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. It was so much fun watching you guys chat with each other. And maybe I'll see y'all in April's video later on if she has one. If not that, probably tomorrow when her and Dawn do their video for America. I don't remember what it's called, because I don't have a memory. And I gotta go see Monica's video and see her fish. So take care, stay out of the bad weather, and I'll see you later. Thank you.